YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Man, it's been a long time. I haven't posted a video, especially with commentary, in quite a while, about 2 years. And so I wanted to make a video today to let you guys know I'm back. I want to start creating content again. There's a lot of stuff to get into. I'm very behind on everything, and what you're looking at here is not even half of it. But I've been pouring. This is all my pours. I wanted to get that out there and show you guys what I'm doing. I have some pours still to make. I'm probably going to make videos and go live of pouring and yeah, take you guys along with me on the process of learning everything. You know, I learned everything. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm pretty good now through the process of all this. This is hours and hours of work. I don't even know how many hours. I couldn't even make an estimate of how many hours of filing and grinding down on things and pouring in the sand and all of it. Like, it's a time consuming process for sure, but I want to get into it, and hopefully you guys will join me. There's a lot of stuff to get into other than that, though. I still need to do a giveaway. I never did a 1K giveaway because I've been gone all this time, and I was going to do it when I came back, and here we are 2 years later, which, by the way, was only supposed to be like 2 months. I don't know how that happened. Well, I do know, but at the same time, you know, I don't know if I want to get into all the personal stuff. I do feel like it's important to talk about. I do want to kind of tell my story a little bit because it's important. I feel like we should be there for each other, and we should tell our stories to help other people, especially when we overcome things in our lives that were really hard. So I'm probably going to talk about that, but before I do, I want to talk a little bit about the channel. So silver, gold, coins, and bills, obviously that's always been a part of it. It's in the header, and I'm definitely going to do that, but I want to branch out and start doing other things too. Obviously, silver pouring is one. 3D printing, I've done a few shorts on that, but nothing really all that big. I'm not really great at it, so there's not going to be a whole lot of that stuff, but I do want to show you guys some prints, and then let you pick what I pour next, maybe. But hunting, fishing, guns, knives, survival, prepping, all that stuff. I want to dabble into all that. I've made some prepping videos, kind of, you know, in the past, but they sucked. They weren't great. Please don't go back and try to watch them because yeah, they're not good. But also music studio fun. I mean, I have a full music studio. Maybe I'll do a DJ set, play guitar, play drums, show you what I'm working on, some kind of recordings. I'm trying to make my own music where it's me playing everything, even singing, which I'm not great at. Lyrically, I can come up with melodies okay, but lyrics are always hard for me. But yeah, I want to get into all that stuff and branch out. Maybe we even go out and play around in the shop, and I call it a shop. It's more like a shed. But mess around with some power tools. You know, I know a lot about power tools. I used to sell power tools, actually, fasteners and all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get into all that stuff. So stay tuned. In the giveaway, I'm not gonna announce a 1K giveaway because it's been 2 years. What I'm going to do is open up mail, and I'm going to open up all this mail that you see here. Tons of it. I got like 40 pieces of mail. I'm going to open all that up and tell you leave some kind of comment down below, and then do a random comment picker. And that's how we're going to do that. By the way, shout out to Plumber Stacker. He was the only person that donated to my 1K giveaway. The three-headed dragon right there. I didn't ask anybody to, but he did anyway, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I'm going to give that away. And then we got some stuff over here I was planning on giving away, the digital microscope, the pocket pinger, and yeah, maybe even some other stuff. We'll see. I've got some pieces that I poured with the CC on it. There's a couple things here and there that I had planned on giving away, and so we'll get there too. I don't know if it'll be in the mail calls or if it'll be in a live stream or something like that, because I really want to try to sell some pours. These are all prototypes. This is all kind of, you know, the learning process. And I got some really cool pieces. I also have a lot of stuff I want to sell. Like, there's some stuff over here I was thinking about selling. Just a lot of stuff, man. I'll show you. I have another room in the studio. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm thinking about selling. I'll show you guys all that stuff. So I might do an auction. I might just do some community posts and see what happens. Maybe I'll just go live and say, hey, anybody interested in any of this stuff, and just sell it. So let me know. I do have Zelle and PayPal, and I think Cash App too. I don't know about Cash App, if that's something I want to do. I don't know if you can do friends and family on that, and I'm really not trying to have to do anything. I want you guys to just give me a donation. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with any extra. So let's just leave it at that. But yeah, we're gonna get into prepping. Definitely lots of amazing preps to show you guys. I've got tons of it, not just food, but lots of other stuff. But man, look at this. This is all the unboxings I never did. A lot of this stuff is from 2021, 2022. Like tons of stuff that I really need to get into. So yeah. Sacktown Amy, I'm so sorry. I'm like over 2 years behind on making this video. I don't even know if she's still around. But lots of cool stuff to get into, so stay tuned, guys. And actually, look, check it out. That's the 3D printer. I gotta do some work and try to figure out why this bed, sometimes it doesn't stick right in the center, and so I'm trying to figure that out. I might open up some more hockey cards. I got some Walking Dead cards. I've got a bunch of prints. There's tons more in other rooms, and I'll probably show you a few and see what you guys like, and then pour whatever you like. I got coins and pictures I never showed you, books to fill, which I don't think I'm going to. I'll probably end up selling those because I'm really just not that into books. I even have gift certificates. So for every 10 people or every 10 pours I sell, all those people are going to get entered into a giveaway for a gift certificate. I don't know how much, but it depends on how much money I make on the pours. Obviously, I don't want to lose money, so we got to figure that out. But yeah, we'll figure it out. It's going to be a lot of fun no matter what we do. So stay tuned for all of that. So now that that's all out of the way, I do want to talk about why I took a break. Now, this is probably going to be a little long and it's going to be hard for me to talk about. It's embarrassing. I fell into a place that I just wasn't proud of. To be honest, I hated myself for the person I'd become. I was, I guess there's good reason for it. I was dealing with things that it's tough. But at the same time, I basically made myself an alcoholic because of it. I was just, self-medicating. And I became very unhappy with myself because of it. So I'm going to back up to 2020. Before I started the channel, I just turned 40 in June the year before. And boom, the pandemic hit. Now, that was already kind of enough in itself, right? The pandemic was pretty much a scary time for everybody in the beginning, I believe, But I lost my career. I got laid off after 5 positions, 21 years, over half my life I gave to a place. They laid me off. And I felt like a failure at that point. I really did. I tried not to let it get to me. I tried to look at it as a blessing in disguise. And now I can do all the things I want to do. I can go in the studio and make music every day. I can do all the stuff around the house I've been wanting to do. And did all that stuff. But it wasn't long after that I lost my best friend to a fentanyl overdose. And, man, it broke my heart. I had 2 best friends in my life that had my back no matter what. I was best man at both of their weddings. And I lost both of them. One in 2020 and one in 2022. And it was tough. It was a real hard pill for me to swallow because I lost the 2 people in my life that I felt like I could talk to about anything, right? That always had my back no matter what. So I was a bit lost, really. Now, when I lost the first friend and in the career, that was tough, but I decided to start the channel. I went with Capital Currency because me and him used to split season tickets to the Capitals, the Washington Capitals, and, I'm pretty close to DC, to the Washington Capital, and, I like that kind of aspect of things. I thought the name would be cool, and it was kind of a way to have a little bit of a homage to him, kind of, It always makes me think of him when I think of Capital Currency, And so that's why I came up with that name. Nobody really knows that. I've never talked about that before. But, so yeah, that's, anyway, it was hard. It was hard for me to deal with that. Shortly after I started the channel, I found out my grandmother had cancer. And that was tough because I was already dealing with the grief of my friend that passed away on top of my career. We're in a pandemic still. I don't know what the hell is going on in the world. It felt like my whole world was kind of falling apart at that point. 27 days after she told us, she passed away. I was in the room with her when she passed away, and that broke me even more. So it was at that point I was drinking a fifth of whiskey and an 18-pack every 2 days. I was smoking a pack of cigarettes every day. I was popping pills for pain every now and again. And I became very, very unhappy with the person I was. My brain, like inside, my thought process was very negative about everything. And so I was trying to push on. I was trying to make this channel something and have fun with it and take you guys along on my ride, my process of stacking and collecting and all that. But I lost myself along the way. And I kept trying to find that dude again, but he just wasn't there. I kept trying. I'd get close, and then somebody else would usually pass away. That next year, I lost my stepdad, and my grandfather, a week later, had a heart attack in a restaurant and died. So this grief was just always happening. So in 2022, I decided I was going to quit drinking for a while and just try to be sober as long as I could go and just see what happens. I didn't want to tell myself I'm never going to drink again because I thought that would be setting myself up for failure. And when I did finally drink, I'd probably continue to drink. So I knew I would probably have a drink again, but I wanted to wait a while. So I didn't drink for 7 months. We went on vacation. I drank for that week a few times and then didn't drink for months. And then went to a dinner, had a few drinks. My friend passed away. My other friend passed away towards the end of 2022, and I had a few drinks that day. And that was the day I decided I wasn't going to drink because I'm sad ever again. I'm never going to drink because I'm sad, because when I do that, I could already feel I wanted to drink the next day, and it was still that day. I was already thinking, I'm going to drink tomorrow because I'm so hurt right now. And I can't do that anymore. So I decided that day I wasn't going to drink for sadness anymore, and only as like celebration. And I did that for a while. And even that kind of turned into drinking too much. So I kicked that too. I'm not drinking at all now. And so I feel good about that. I'm not holding myself to a standard of never drinking again. But I don't know. At this point, I don't feel like I really want to. But yeah, you know, for me, it was so hard because it let go of all, like you kind of let go of your inhibitions, right? Like you're just like having a good time and not thinking too much. I overanalyze and overthink everything. But at the same time, I don't process things that I've been through in my life. Like there's things that I've been through as a child that I never processed because I've always had some kind of crutch, right? Cigarettes, tobacco, just, you know, dip. So I've done all that stuff. I've drank every kind of drink that there is, you know. I've taken too many pills in my life. I've smoked too much weed in my life. I've snorted too much cocaine, I'm sure. I've done all the things, man. And I'm not proud of that. I'm telling this story because I'm not proud of that. It all seems fun at the time. It all seems like it's helping you at the time. Even if it's not fun, it's just getting you through something that's tough. It seems like it's the best thing to do. But if you can fight it, it's way better. It's way better. Like the way I deal with things now is way faster than it was when I was drinking and getting through it that way. I'm able to process things a lot quicker now. And I'm not going to get into the specifics of this and that. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to let you guys know why I took a break, why I've been gone, and to thank you for everybody that's been a part of this channel from day one till now. I appreciate it. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, thank you for giving me a minute of your time. It really does mean the world to me, and I appreciate the hell out of it. So thank you to everybody. I really do appreciate you guys. I don't want you to think I just vanished for any reason other than needing to work on myself. And that's the God's honest truth about it. And as embarrassing as it is for me to talk about, I'm glad I'm getting it out, and it's already feeling cathartic for me. So yeah, that's it, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know why I've been gone, and let you know that if you're struggling, if you're dealing with layoffs, if you're dealing with grief, if you're dealing with addiction, I want you to know that you're not alone. And if you're dealing with all three at the same time, hey, you're not alone. I've been through it all, and I've come out the other side a better person for it. I have implemented things into my life to be a better man, and I don't live my life for me anymore, if that makes any sense. I can't remember who it was, but I was watching a video of a guy talking about how he got sober and how he lives his life, and he stopped living for him because you can't be selfish. and be sober, right? When you're selfish, you give into all those things. Like now I fast, I do all kinds of stuff that I can just refrain from doing, which I could never do before. I mean, I couldn't even save money. That's why I started collecting star notes. That's why I started stacking, because I couldn't save money. I became very undisciplined in my later life, and so now I am very disciplined, and I feel really good about where I'm at now. And if my life can be help to anybody else, if my success story can help somebody else, it's worth it for me to put it out there. I'm not making this video because I want anybody to feel bad for me. This isn't a woe is me kind of thing. I'm telling you, that's the last thing on my mind. That's not what this is about. This is about letting people know that they're not alone if they're struggling. And if you need help, please reach out to somebody. If you need to reach out to me, my email is in every video I've ever posted. If you just want to tell your story and just don't even need anybody to answer you back, if you just want to tell your story and leave it at that, send me an email and start it with that. I just want you to hear my story, because I'm telling you, it will be cathartic for you to tell it, and it would also be cathartic for me to hear it. So I do want to throw that out there. But feel free to leave a comment down below and reach out, man, about anything. I'm here for you guys. I'm an open book, and I'm the most honest person probably you'll meet on YouTube. I've always been like that. I've made 2 videos now of me calling myself out when I was wrong. So I have no problem being honest. I feel like if there's anything I can have in life, and if there's anything I've had most of my life, it's being an honest person and just telling it like it is. I don't ever tell anybody something they want to hear because they want to hear it. It's just not me. And sometimes it gets me in trouble, and sometimes it gets me respect, and sometimes it's just what I got to do, to feel like me. But anyway, I don't want to start going down all these left turns and right turns and side roads. I just want to let you guys know I'm back and feeling great. Hopefully you guys are feeling great. Leave a comment down below if you got something you want to share with me. I haven't talked to you guys in quite a long time, and I would love to hear from you and know how you're doing. And just leave a comment down below. Hey, I'm doing great. Also, if you're still here, thank you. I do appreciate somebody watching a video for 17 and a half minutes almost. I appreciate that. It truly means everything. So to the people that are here, I know you are the ride or die. You're the people that really do care. And so I want to give you a chance to win something. So before I get into all the other giveaways and stuff I want to do, and I don't know when I'm going to do that. It might take a little while to get into some of those giveaways, but I don't want to do mail calls every day, but I'll try to get it caught up. But leave the hashtag capital currency down below. I'll give you a chance to win everything you see here. Hashtag capital currency, all one word, all lowercase. That way nobody gets it wrong. Because that's how I'm going to put it in the computer. I'll do a random comment picker for you to get a chance to win all the swag. Now, extra large is the only size I have on the t-shirt, but it's my second design. Both of these designs I made, so it's all from me. But I got a pen. That's a button right there. That's a magnet. That's the old magnet. That's a keychain. That's a window cling. That's the regular stickers, and that's the holographic stickers, and that's the Vistaprint stickers I had made. But hashtag capital currency. I'll give you a chance to win everything you see there. I really, truly appreciate you guys being here for this long. It means a lot to me, and so thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for just listening to this story, because it is very cathartic for me to put it out there. I was very afraid, and trust me, I've hit record probably 400 or 500 times in the past 2 years trying to make this video. It was just never the right time. And now I feel like it's the right time. And man, I really hope that somebody out there can get some help from this. And if you're struggling and you need somebody, if you don't have anybody, please reach out to me or call a hotline. Don't do anything dumb. There was a time in my life right before I took this break, and that's kind of why I knew I needed to take a break. I started to have thoughts, not of suicide, but thoughts that the world would be better off without me, that my family would be better off without me, that I wasn't living my life to be somebody, to be an example, to be somebody that people can look up to. And now that's what I do. That's what I was trying to say before. It's like, I don't live for me anymore, because that's too selfish. I live for everybody else, even strangers. I live in a way where I want people to be proud of me. I want them to look at me and be like, man, that dude's in shape. That's why I work out. I want them to talk to me and know that I'm a hell of a nice guy and want to be like me. When I started living for that and I started letting go of all the bullshit and all the stupid thoughts and all the bad memories and the things that I'm taking up space for, once I let go of all that, once I forgave and forgot about all the bullshit in my life and just moved on, that's when life started to happen. That's when everything started to click. And being sober helped that too. And it took me a while to get completely sober to where I'm at right now. And man, I feel amazing. I feel really good. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I know that it can help somebody. Even if it's 20 years from now and this video is still out there, somebody at some point will get something from this. I'm a success story, man. I made it through. I made it through hell and back. And, you know, there's things that I would never even talk about, things I've been through, I would never talk about on YouTube, right? But I made it through all that shit. So much shit in life happens to not just me, but so many people. Just know that you're not alone and know that you can be the person that you've always wanted to be. You have to put in work and you got to want it and you got to try every day. But it is attainable and I'm living proof. So with that being said, let's pick up where we left off, man. And yeah, that's it. I just want to let you guys know I'm back and tell the story about why I've been gone and let you guys know how much I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, that's about it. So with that being said, I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.